This is the one I was afraid of for a while. But then I realised that after rook here...
Yeah, it's not mate.
Probably takes. Bishop here, bishop h8. It took me ages to realise that it wasn't mate.
Yeah, it's not mate. It's not mate.
So queen g5, I just defend the pawn.
Yeah, that's right.
There's it's not clear. And now rook c3 is really happening.
Now Chris is excited, you know. He's...
Yeah, this looks pretty good, I think. So, okay, but queen d3 is...
Yeah, no, queen d3,
well, okay.
queen d3 is...
it was a surprise for me, but
I think it's a good move.
Yeah. So b5 was my first thought here.
Knight takes b2 was your first thought, but...
actually, you're right. Well, knight takes e3 is interesting too, but after queen takes e3, I think the threat of e5
I think this is just a lousy position. I think you're just in huge trouble.
Yeah, okay. No, you're right. And I agree. But knight takes b2 is also quite funky. You take here, and I'd probably take this one.
Yeah, and it doesn't really work.
And I play rook f3. And now I'm going to start... Yeah, I thought you might be able to... This might be the best move, but at the very least, White could play bishop d4.
That was it.
Rook takes, rook takes. And this is... Well, it's not lost for black, but it's quite
not lost yet.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting there because I just don't have any attack left. You know, the king is very safe, and I mean,
running out of ammunition.
Yeah. No, this is pretty bad. I didn't want to do this.
Yeah. That's the idea. Just basically, in all variations, I just take as many pieces as possible and lose my queen.
Yeah.
That's basically it. You know. So no, it doesn't really work.
But
so queen c6 was a good. The queen c6 was a good move.
Yeah, queen c6 I was very pleased with. Actually, after I didn't.
I was thinking of e5 here. Did you consider that?
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that would have had you worried.
That would have had me worried. What would I have done?
You'd have panicked.
I would have panicked. I did notice it. I thought I could go there, perhaps.
Is that any good?
I have no idea.
I thought you could even take it, actually. D takes e5, because you get quite... You play e4 next move.
Yeah.
Anyway, sod that. Okay. Come on, let's get on with it. Yeah,
92.
So
92.
92 was... God, there were all sorts of... knight takes g4. They were all giving me a headache as well.
Knight takes g4. That's the nice thing about this position as black, is it's kind of your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
So what,
I can't
f3?
No. Bishop... no, knight takes b2.
Oh, you take on c4 here?
Yeah, knight takes... it was. I just was getting a headache, you know. If f takes g4, knight takes b2, bishop takes e6 check. I should have done some of these Susan Polgar tactics, you know, before. What do you think? Before coming
I
here?
did.
You did those. You did those. Yeah. Yeah, king h8, queen b3, and now
I'm a piece
you're a piece, and then queen takes e4. I thought was sort of exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Looks a bit fishy, doesn't it? But
well,
you still have to find a move.
I have to find a move, and that was the
Taking
thing.
some pieces.
Yeah. Okay. Now knight takes d1. Rook takes c8.
Okay, with compensation, I think.
Yeah, with some condensation. Yeah, and maybe you can even delay taking on d1 and just take immediately, because the rook is hanging on h1.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean that. Yeah, maybe knight g3 or something. Perhaps it just doesn't work. But I was starting to, knight g3, queen takes g4 or something.
Yeah, just carry on taking.
Just keep taking, and it's probably total crap. All I need is this pocket Fritz. That's really what I, had to go to the bathroom here. That's. Where's Frederick Friedel gone? He's got pocket Fritz. That's it. Do you try that one?
Are you frisked before you start play? Do you go through an airport
frisky. But
you could be frisky.
No,
but you're not. The organisers are very, very trusting. Very trusted. Yeah.
It's sitting next to Chris here. It gets me excited,
So, okay, the organisers are very trusting.
They're very trusting, yeah.
Shall we see the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to move along here?
Yeah.
Well, right. Okay, there's some time pressure.
Okay. Well, okay. There was. Yeah, let's move along. There's lots of interesting moves.
There are lots of exciting variations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay. So let's continue. So
Knight D4,
Queen A6, F4. Was that reasonable? Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah.
And now I completely. Now there was some interesting moments here. E5. I had all sorts of moves. I was even thinking about Knight F3 here. Did you consider that?
Well, I noticed it, but I just thought it was bad.
Why is it bad? Tell me.
What if I take here?
I'll play Bishop D4.
Bishop D4. Pawn down.
Well, now I'm going to mate you on the king side.
Yeah, maybe.
No, you didn't see that, did you?
No. If I take you?
I'll take the queen.
And now if I just try and stop
no, take it.
That's terrible. Yeah,
takes Queen E5 and
queen takes. Oh, okay.
It was okay. It's an idea.
Yeah, maybe I play something like that.
And I don't know, E5 or something. I don't know.
No, maybe this is very bad. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's get to the critical point. Well, there were lots of critical points actually. Now
Knight E6 is actually interesting. E takes F4.
Yeah.
And now I think you start this way.
And now Bishop takes. I thought you took on B2.
Bishop B2, King B1,
and play
Knight takes F8.
Can you not go Knight E5 or something? Is that no good?
No, that's what I wanted to do, but after Queen here, so I'd probably take this way.
I was just getting a headache, basically. Is it not? Bishop C, no
I
mate.
I didn't see a mate.
There's no mate.
But what I wanted to do was take this one with the knight on F8.
Yeah.
And after Bishop takes F4, I was just going to play Bishop G7 here. And this one I thought is just good compensation because Queen D5 I always have E6, and H5 is kind of several moves away from mate still, even if you take on G6. And so my idea is just to play B5 and Queen A3
and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Who knows?
This being checked, but I thought this was good compensation. That's.
Perhaps.
Perhaps exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. F takes E5.
I went. Yeah.
And knight takes. Yeah. And this was a complete shock to me actually. F E5.
Yeah.
But on we went. Queen E2. King H8.
Yeah, you see, because it's anti-positional, but I thought it's just checkmate. And now, just by a miracle, all the things seem to be... I don't know what I should play here, but actually, did you have your computer running? Because, okay, let's show some of the variations.
One of the moves we were interested in was... Well, here, obviously, rook takes H5.
Rook takes H5. You see, when he played G takes H5, I thought this is game over. I really thought I'm just completely winning. And the problem is, I suddenly noticed that there are a huge number of tactics, all of which seem to be working.
Well, I had checked some of these before I played King H8, of course.
Yeah, well, I mean, but actually, you don't really have too many choices.
Yeah,
at that point, there's no way back. So, you've got to play King H8, and you've got to play G takes H5, and if it's mate, it's mate. It's a typical story of dragon players. They're not too bothered if they get mated.
That's not true.
It sort of happens every second game, really. That's